Hi guys, so today's video is going to be about someone new who has come into your life and who this person is as a person. There's some advice on how to deal with this situation, and then I'm not really sure exactly why we got the pink cards on top, but we'll find out what that message is at the end of them. So we have 4 piles. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. 1, 2, 3, or 4. And we're going to get started with pile 1. So we're going to put the extra message aside. And we're going to put the advice on the situation aside. And we have 2 of Swords, 2 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands, and the Emperor. So this is someone who really can war with themselves and their thoughts sometimes on what they want to do. They take a long time to chew on a decision before they take action. This is someone who plans their movements forward. This is someone who sets boundaries and defends them. This is someone who really stands out in a crowd. Someone who draws a lot of attention, and not all of it's good attention. There may be a lot of drama or chaos around this person, or there may be a lot of conflict going on in their thoughts or their lives. This is someone, though, who's very strong, stable, sturdy. Someone who really is very authoritative. Someone who is a very powerful presence. And someone who's very deeply rooted and grounded as well. Someone who is set in their ways. Is kind of unbending a little bit. You know, when it comes to making decisions and taking action, it's because they've chewed it over for such a long time that they know what they want and they're willing to fight for it. So this is someone who is very mature as well. This could be someone who even may possibly remind you of your father, your grandfather, your uncle. You know, it's a very authoritative, masculine type of person. Someone that tries to do the best things for everyone involved in a situation as well. We also have healing fears, taking action to balance thoughts and envision a beautiful future, hard work, clearing karma and fears, no more blocked thoughts, birds of a feather flock together, working hard, take a break, 2 of a kind, learning, teaching, inner work is tough but worth it, overcoming any obstacles, learning and growing, willing to learn through rest and an inner reflection. So this is somebody who really takes the time out to take care of themselves, takes the time out to do what's best for them, and to make sure that they are setting their boundaries in appropriate places so that they continue to have good mental health. This is someone who has been able to work through a lot of their fears, or they may be right now healing some of those fears, maybe even fears of competition. You know, there might be some fears of competition that this person has a hard time dealing with, and they may be working on that. Grounding your foundation. Holding back to grow steady and slow. Holding on, knowing that it's worth it. Standing your ground, solid stability with ease. With solid stability and ease. Magically transforming your foundation, being controlled, withholding info, or refusing to be controlled. So this person is somebody who, you know, may have a fear of being controlled by other people around them. But I think they are also somebody who has found a good solid foundation within themselves so that they no longer are controlled, but at the same time they may also hold back on expressing a lot of their thoughts, their ideas, or their words even. You know, they may hold back on a lot of communication because of indecision, on willing to give that power away to someone else, you know. And in refusing to be controlled in that manner, they may actually end up controlling others a little bit by what they decide not to express. Try something new, you might enjoy it. So this was actually the extra card I pulled out. Try something new, you might enjoy it. So, if you're looking at this situation from a perspective of whether or not you should get involved in something here because this is somebody that you're not used to dealing with or something you're not used to dealing with, you might enjoy actually trying something new for a change. This is somebody who's very solid and stable, even if they do have a couple issues. Life goes in cycles. What goes up must come down. What goes down must come up. Open your heart and mind to all the abundant possibilities. Value yourself, know your worth, and believe that you are loved. New changes bring blessings. Go with the flow and don't swim upstream. So there's just a need here to release the outcome and just be able to enjoy the journey, enjoy getting to know someone new, enjoy opening up your heart and your mind to possibilities without allowing yourself to get so attached to them. Know your value, know your worth. Make sure that you are setting your boundaries in an appropriate place, because this is somebody who can do that. So you don't want the power dynamic to be shifted into their favor by you not expressing your boundaries as well. And just to know that sometimes things don't always go right, and that's okay. And just to be able to enjoy yourself and be able to move forward even if things aren't always perfect, and to know that everything is going to be rough and up and down. It always is in life, but that's okay, because we learn how to go with the flow and ride the waves. So that's what I have for this pile. I really hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I would absolutely love to hear what's going on in your situation, or if this matched your person, and if the advice helped you, or if you have a suggestion for a future video. I'd love to hear that as well. I hope you have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. So for pile 2, we're going to put aside the extra message for now and the advice in this situation and how to deal with this person. And we have the World, the Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. Okay, so this person is somebody who really is very cultured, very well cultured, like knows a lot about other cultures, knows a lot about other people, maybe even a lot of different types of people, or a lot of people who have been through a lot of different things in their life. Or this is somebody who travels a lot and extensively. This is somebody who really has a lot of luck in their life, is very fortunate, who really has worked very hard, though, I think, to turn the tides in their favor. And this is somebody who really is very giving, very generous, very expressive in a care and nurture way, as well as possibly even a monetary way. They show their care by giving. This is somebody who really has brought a lot of fortune into their life, I believe, by giving as well, by their generosity, by their care, by their nurturing of others. This is somebody who really is very peaceful in their thoughts, has a lot of peace in their thoughts, a lot of happiness in their thoughts. This is somebody who may meditate, who may take a lot of time and space for themselves. This is somebody who really likes to rest and reflect on things that have happened in their past. They like to end the cycles of pain that are going on in their life. And I think this is somebody who right now may be working on ending a cycle of pain in their life. They may have a lot of deeply rooted heartbreak or heartache or hurt that was caused somewhere, and right now they're just resting and trying to bring themselves back to the state of peace, because I think this state of peace is their natural state. We have the King of Wands, courage to go after what you really want, know what you want, bold, courageous, protective, calculated, risk taker, innovative, passionate, working hard for what you want, self-love through hard work, supporting creative, good ideas, inspiration, knowing what's best for you, doing what's best for you. So this person is somebody who really knows what's best for them, does what's best for them, somebody who knows what they want and goes after it, somebody who's very bold, courageous, somebody who's the life of the party in a way, somebody who's very fiery, passionate, somebody that is very creative, innovative, has new thoughts, ideas. They may be somebody who is a spiritual leader in some way, somebody who's inspiring to others and who goes after their dreams. Truth brings justice, goal-oriented, fighting for the truth, eyes on the prize, watching truth bloom, quick action, taking action, bringing a message of truth. Generosity, giving freely, equal give and take, giving of truth, of inner beauty. Grounding, balance, generosity, moving beyond conflict, realizing if it it doesn't matter what you have to offer. It may be worth everything to someone who gives of the right things. So this is someone who really is very giving, generous, beautiful, amazing, and they express their truth, they speak their truth, they're bold, they're courageous, they're fiery, they're passionate, they don't mind putting themselves on the line. And that's because they know it doesn't matter what they have to offer, that it will be accepted and loved and cherished by the right person, and the right person will give to them equally and freely as well, like they do to others. And we have the Queen of Wands: intimacy, creativity, new projects or ideas, psychic inspiration, sassy, positive, flirty, love, self, fun, fiery, passionate, spiritual, caring, nurturing of self and others, protective, affectionate, camaraderie. And what's really funny is the Queen of Wands a lot of times is more the spiritual one. And so, in my eyes. So when I saw the King of Wands and said spiritual, the Queen of Wands came out too. So this person is somebody very balanced in their masculine and feminine energies. Somebody who is very giving, generous, creative, passionate, fiery, intimate, sexual, sassy, just confident, but generous and caring and truthful. Someone who may be a little impulsive at times as well. And they're also, this could be someone who is coming at you with this message of generosity and giving and caring, and you may be questioning it, but it's something that is a true, authentic message coming in here. You guys are both on the equal level as far as knowing what you want. And for your advice, we have: everyone is doing the best they can in the moment. You have free will, be grateful for it, and show it by making a decision. Are you being honest with yourself? What would you do if you didn't hold yourself back? Be grateful for everything, no matter how small. So yeah, it's time to just really understand and acknowledge all the things around you that you have to be grateful for, to really be honest with yourself, and to do what you feel like you should be doing, to give generously back to this person who is giving to you. Make the decision to do it because you have free will and nobody can force you to do it. Everyone's doing the best they can in the moment, so maybe there has been something that has happened that has caused you to be leery of giving to this person. But it's time to let go of the past, and it's time to understand that everybody was just doing the best they could at that time. And you may have been hurt, but so is the person that you were dealing with as well. Remain grounded at this time. Remember that you are safe. So, yeah, just remember to remain grounded, remain down to earth about everything, humble, grateful, respectful, and to be generous and giving, but at the same time, remember to hold your own confidence and self-esteem as well, and to know what you want and to know what you want to give, and to only give that. Don't create that toxic energy again where it's an unequal power balance, because I think that may have happened in the past. So that's what I have for this pile. I really hope you enjoyed this. I would love to hear if this resonated with the person that you're dealing with or your situation and what you're going through in the comments, or if you have a suggestion for a future video, I'd love to hear that as well. I hope you have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. So for pile 3, I'm going to set aside the advice cards and then the extra message, and we're going to pull out the tarot cards first. We have the Page of Wands, we have the Hanged Man, Death, Knight of Cups, and the Six of Wands. So this is somebody who really is on this journey, this new exciting journey towards their passions, their goals. They're learning a lot, they're understanding a lot, they're understanding how to express themselves more freely. This is someone who is really very victorious at pulling themselves out of negative situations and transforming. This is somebody who has a lot of new thoughts, new ideas, new understandings of the way things are done. This is somebody who really likes to express themselves as well, likes to make sure that they aren't living in a box. This is somebody who really is very expressive, maybe somebody who's very in the spotlight, somebody that really sees things from a different perspective because they take the time to look at things from every perspective before they take action, and it's caused a lot of transformations in their life. This person carries around a lot of transformative energy with them. They may even cause a lot of transformations in other people around them. This person is somebody very loving who wears their heart on their sleeve, somebody that loves to express emotion, somebody that's creative and romantic, somebody that may be a little immature as well sometimes, somebody that may have a lot of stars in their eyes and, see things as very, very idealistic, but this is somebody who's very optimistic, hopeful, loving, caring, somebody that really is very transformative. Somebody also who may not know exactly what they want emotionally as well, but is learning. So we also have setting healthy boundaries, clear cut, smart, perceptive, experience, teacher, wisdom, and knowledge, understanding, blunt truth. This is why I was feeling they might be somebody who teaches people too, who brings a lot of transformations, a lot of new thoughts, new ideas, new understandings through their love, through their messages, through their expression. Perceptible, knowledgeable, keen, standing in your power, been through a lot, wisdom, smart, logical, knowing, teaching others from experience. Able to accomplish anything, knowing your work paid off, eyes on the prize, release control, going within to learn and forgive, committed to interdependence, ready to work for it, feeling good about yourself. So this is somebody who really has no problem cutting people out of their life if they're not healthy for them. This is somebody who, even though they are very loving, very optimistic, very, they are not, they do have some idealism to them, which has hurt them in the past, which means they are somebody who can be very quick and harsh with their words and very guarded with their boundaries. But this is also somebody who knows what's best for them and does what's best for them. This is somebody who's able to also release that control, though, and able to work hard to accomplish things. Somebody who really is able to keep their eyes on the prize and know it'll pay off, and somebody who has been able to go within to learn to forgive, and they're committed to interdependence, which is why they're so strong with their boundaries. Balanced thought are balanced through teamwork and partnerships, balanced thoughts and ideas, good at multitasking, actions to create balance, shared stability, learning priorities through life cycles. So this is somebody who has learned a lot and learned what's important to them, learned what's valuable to them, learned where they need to set their boundaries, learned where they need to draw their lines, and learned what they want. And so this is somebody who is really good at multitasking as well, who's really good at bringing balance to situations, who's really good at creating balance, who's really good at creating balance in times of chaos is kind of what I'm feeling too. So we have trust you know what's best for you. Don't let others decide. You have the power, use it. Release the past, forgive yourself and others for past pain. You are your own worst enemy. No more self-defeating behaviors. When you follow your heart, you know that you are on the right path, but it's not to be confused with impulsive emotions. So for this pile, I've kind of drawn to say that if this is somebody you've known for a long time and you're questioning who they are, you know what's best for you. It doesn't even matter if it's somebody you've known for a long time. You know what's best for you. Trust that. Know that. Release the past. Forgive yourself. Forgive others for the pain that was caused, for the turmoil, for the hurt, and no more allowing yourself to fall into fear or anxiety about the situation. No more allowing yourself to be eaten up with guilt or shame. No more allowing yourself to be eaten up with that hurt and that pain and that misery. It's time to follow your heart. And when you connect with your heart, you'll know that you're on the right path. But you also need to remember that it's not something to be confused with thinking the grass is greener on the other side and just going off because you feel like this thing's going to have less problems or that thing's going to have less problems, because every situation has their own problems. Know what your heart truly wants before you take action. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off. You got this. You can get over the past and you can go towards something new. You can open yourself up to the possibilities and the ideas of something amazing, even with the past that has happened here. So I really hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I would love to hear your feedback in the comments below on whether or not it resonated with your situation or, what you're going through. And if you have a suggestion for a future video, I'd love to hear that too. I hope you have a beautiful night, day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye. On to pile 4. And for pile 4, I'm going to have to take it to a part 2. Sorry, guys. But it's almost timed out, and I don't want it to end in the middle of it. So we'll see you there. Bye-bye.